All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. Hope you're all doing well today. So, for those of you watching live, no, I do not usually broadcast on Mondays, but we're here for a couple hours. Those of you on YouTube, it's just another episode, right? Yeah, okay. So, figured that we would look a bit more at maybe a few more missions. I don't know, although maybe I should look at a little space trucking on, today's a good day to run stuff. But 32 jumps, paying 50 million. They're not going through low sec. Those are actually pretty good contracts. They're not bad at all, but they're quite far away from me. And I actually think that I don't have very much money. I got 1.1 billion, and those are 1.3 billion. Yeah, I'm really low on my ISK, so guess we'll run a few missions, earn a few ISKIs, and see what we can do. Probably won't get any epic loot or anything, but anomic base. So the anomic base stuff, those are hard to do. Wipe out support of the super carrier. So I don't have any ships for base. I mean, I do have one, but the base missions tend to be really hard. They require a really high-end ship. If I remember right, you use a cruiser on them. They require a really high-end ship, and it's not just a regular ship. I mean, it's way bling, and then it takes you a long time to finish them as well. And there's no penalty for turning them down. So I bet you that the base missions, which is only a couple of them, are the least flown missions in the game. Bet you that they are. And they're one of the hardest. So we're going to decline it. If it was a burner mission, it'd be different. All right, rogue drone harass. Oh man, come on, really? And you want it in low sec? Come on. So, we're not going into low sec to do a mission. So now I'm gonna have to decline this. And then if I have to decline a second, I have to wait. Because now I've got a 4-hour timer on me for declines. All right, stop the thief. Pretty simple mission, if I remember right. Got a list here of all the missions. Stop the thief, and this is against mercenaries. Doesn't say who it's against. So I'm just going to say it's against mercenaries. Thermal kinetic. Oh, the Machariel. Warp in at 100 and snipe everything. Sweet! This will be fun. All right. It's in Yira. Let me bring another character on. We need to have a scout.
Connecting.
He's my scout out here. Seven doing good. And what's up? We're gonna make a fleet. There's not probably a whole lot going on here at the moment, but still.
I7M_TV just followed.
Right. So, would it be ITM? Or is it I7AM? We're going to do a mission, but thank you for following. And yeah, we're going to do a mission. But I'm taking a scout over here. Call you 7 a.m. All right. You like the morning news show starting at 7 a.m. All right. Coast looks clear in here. How long have I been playing? Depends on what you're asking. Like, I've been playing 11 minutes now since the servers came up. Or you're asking how long I've been playing. Well, I've been playing almost every day for what? 11, 12 years? And then started in 2003. But didn't work out in the early days. All right, let's grab a different ship here. Go Ham Blitzer.
Warp drive active.
All right, we're gonna switch ammo back over. I teach you gas mining. Well, that'd have to wait for another show. I mean, I have, if you do exclamation point fits, I have probably 1 or 2 gas ships on there, probably just one. And, so, oh, let's see here. We're gonna warp fleet, except my other guy's not gonna take the warp. So we want to warp in at 100. Let me see if I can set my other guy here to be exempt from fleet warp. Like exempt from fleet warp. Okay. See here. See, now we warp fleet to within 100, but
Warp drive active.
okay, it's not warping my other guy, which is good. My notes say to warp in at 100, which you have to be in a fleet to do. There's no way to do it without being in a fleet. You're fairly new? Yeah, all right. Well, welcome to the game. So, yeah, exclamation point fits in chat. I'll give you a link to my fits. Wow, these are so far away. I need to wait for him to get a little bit closer. I got them all coming toward me now. My fall off is at 70. I'd like to get him closer to 70 before I start shooting him. Fall off is where you hit the 50% mark of all things being perfect. You'll hit 50% of your shots, and then it drops off even lower beyond that. You really want to be within the optimal. The optimal 100% is 4,000 meters, which is very close. The ship I'm using is a Machariel, and I'm shooting a Machariel at the same time. Yeah, Machariel versus Machariel violence, right? I'm realizing that maybe I didn't bring a whole lot of ammo with me. Should have brought a little bit more. Stuff lists though that I've done this site in as little as 6 minutes. Where would you find gas? Well, there's a lot of places. The best place to find gas is wormholes, but, you know, you may find yourself in trouble going into a wormhole as a newer player. Uh-oh, this guy's going to get really close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit him. There we go. Yeah, I'm not making my best time on this one. Oh, by the way, you can find gas in any system. You have to search for it, though. You have to have a probe launcher and search for it. Most common in low-sec and wormholes, though. Both dangerous places. Wormhole's that dangerous? Yes. Yeah, you got to plan to die, so part of your plan needs to be that you're going to die every so often. And so you have to figure that into like how much you're making off of the gas versus how much it's costing you to get it. You need to plan that you will get killed, because it will happen. It's just how often it happens is whether or not you make profit. You get killed by other players. Or the rats that are in there. Yeah, you need to probably not think about doing wormhole stuff right now. High-sec gas sites are going to be your best luck, but they're kind of rare. They're hard to find. All right, I got the item. Got my thing to finish this mission. Guys are getting closer. And there is some more loot to pull in. See what kind of loot we got here so far. $3.8 million worth. It's actually not too bad. For a high-sec mission, it's not bad. We're at 4.3 million. The loot on this is pretty good. How rare? You'll probably go through 20 scanning down 20 systems before you find one. Maybe even more in high sec. In low sec, you can find one probably about every 3 systems. But low sec again, there's the danger. Oh, and hello, Brian. Gosh, I just now noticed you said hello. You're 5.1 million in loot. Welcome, dragons, demanding more music. What a turkey. Kind of wish I had salvage drones out here too. They're probably not worth very much in salvage. But the loot is so far pretty good. There's quite a few more to pick up out here. Done. Oh, so you tested 7 Days to Die 1.0 and you loved it? That's great. It was good. It's a good sign. Yeah, I saw some article that said started out saying something like, this headline was like, only 1,397 days in beta. Something like that. However many it was. Loot in here's pretty good. See if I have enough room to pick it all up. No, another game that could hold the longest torch for development? Oh yes, I do too. Star Senior Citizen. I really recommend you don't go into Wormhole. No, I mean, if you can. All right, so here's the deal. Make yourself the cheapest gas mining ships possible, and then go in. Just make sure that you can afford to replace your ships. Give it a shot. Might be a little bit of learning the hard way, but you can do it. It's just you got to figure in dying. What should you look out for though? Other players. You don't want to see any other players.
Bingus Largus just followed.
Bingus Largus, thank you for the follow. If you see another player, you're dead. You'll be dead the minute you see another player in the wormhole space. That's just the truth. All right, we'll go pick up my MTU again. And then we are good to go.
Warp drive active.
Well, the guy is going through the gate. Hey, Reslon. Yeah, Brian was just telling me that he was really enjoying it. Can't you get more than 27.9 in analyzing? Well, it's a combination of your skills and what kind of equipment you have. So we got about 6.5 million worth of loot. Not bad.
Warp drive active.
Probe launcher affects it, your probes affect it, your skills affect it.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Turn in this mission. Then need to turn in a lot of this loot. I don't have any probes in here though. I'm missing my probes. Nope. Yeah, I must have accidentally unloaded them somewhere. This ship. Right. Republic Fleet L. Go. Vengeance. Do I know about vengeance? Who's it against? Against Gerstas. Kinetic thermal. It takes a bit of time. And looks like the Kronos is probably the best one for it. I have one here. Yep. Set up to snipe. Looks like it's all ready to go.
Warp drive
Take
active.
my other guy over to scout. Scanners should you get instead? Well, see, you're trying to keep the cost of your ship down. Sister's probes and a Sister's launcher is the best. But, oh, let's see. Penalty to warp speed, penalty to maximum lock targets. This is a system, Triglov system. And there is one hostile in there. We'll see how things go.
Warp drive active.
You'll increase the cost of your ship by 10 times though using Sister's probes. Gas is really easy to scan down. You shouldn't worry as much about that. Keep the cost of your ship down, because you're gonna die. Gas sites are actually the easiest thing to scan down, to finish scanning. If you can't finish scanning it, it's not a gas site. Gas sites have a huge signature, so.
Warp drive active.
Looks like I'm not pointed in the direction I thought I would be, but what the heck. Taking these guys out, lickety split. I just teleport? Well, I used what's called a micro jump. Well, you could say it's kind of like a teleport. I just jumped my position out by 100 kilometers. Get some space between myself and them. Blazemonger, I do not have your DU client. We don't have any downloads. You'd have to get that directly from Nova Quark. Right, shot everything. Now, I don't know how much loot's going to be on this. I'm not having real high hopes for it. $1.3 million, it's not very much. I need to wait for my micro jump to be available again. Hey John, yeah, just short show this morning. Don't expect anything too spectacular. Cooldown on micro jump. It depends. It's a lot less on this ship. The ship has a bonus to it, but I think it's normally what, 5 minutes?
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Bogey King.
Bogey King just subscribed. Whoa, almost a decade. Gold for all.
Yeah, 113 months, buddy. 10,170 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you for that. And then we'll see what Dolly is thinking your Twitch avatar is going to be looking like. We've got some hostels in here. We got 4 hostels in here. Bogey King, look at that. You are looking downright evil, and your minions behind you. Nice crown, buddy. I'll put that up into Discord if you want a copy of it. There you go. I'm not picking up everything. Looks like you first thing in the morning. Perfect. Even the red glowy eyes. I mean, I'm suspecting that these guys are baiters, and to where they go in and attack somebody's MTU and try and get them to shoot them, and then the other guys show up or whatever. I don't know. Something along those lines. Guess who? I'm doing well today, buddy. How about yourself?
A module has run out of charges.
This ship just, you know, in the right sites, this ship just does an awesome job. You can see here it's just picking them off from a distance real nicely. The ship is... This ship was so hard to figure out a good fit for me. I don't know why. There's not many fit combinations on the Kronos that work really well for PvE. There's a ton for PvP. But for PvE, there's just not a whole lot of options. And it took me quite a while, multiple tries to get this dialed in. And now that it is dialed in, it's really, really good. So... I will say that. I feel like it's really, really good now that it's dialed in. Only 67,000 in loot? Holy cow. So bad. So bad. Wow. That is just horrible bad. Alright. We're picking that puppy up. Go through to the next room.
Warp drive active.
I mean, I want to make some money, but also I'm doing this really... It's not a high ISK producing venture to do this. This is... Well, it is in the end. This is all about taxes and standings and everything. That's what it's all about. All right. We are just going to drop this right here. And take out these and these. Can I hit these guys this close? Maybe I need to get a drone out here. And not even think about hitting them. Because I'm set up for sniping. Let my drone do the work. Peeling off my shields. I'm an armor ship, so when my shield alarm goes off, it's fine. It's not you, it's me. But also, I'm not in any danger. You gonna spider fleet your alts? Yeah, I love doing that. It's fun. You know, it's maybe a little bit complicated and maybe not worth everything that you do for it, but it's fun. Ooh, look at my armor going down. All right. Damn, they're hitting me kind of hard. I'm still doing okay, though. Dirty Gaming back to work for you? All right. Have a good day at work. Or you're just lurking. Working, lurking? Ooh. Oh. It could be some good lines of a song. These guys keep nailing me with their missiles. They're probably what's doing the most damage.
Run out of charges.
I'm still doing okay, though. I'm starting to get low on cap, though, but I've almost got this done. At least, I think I've almost got this done. I don't know, there might be another wave. If there is, I'll jump to get some distance. Oh, I forgot to put my bastion on. That's my problem. Holy cow. I forgot to put my bastion on. That's why it's so rough. Alright, well, I'm not putting it on now because I think I've almost got it done. Yeah, it would have been no problem, no sweat whatsoever if I had my bastion on. What was I thinking? That's it, I wasn't thinking. All right. All right, I just wrote down something I had on my mind. I'm thinking, what about a song that goes something like, just lurking while working, watching those girls on Twitch a twerking. Working, lurking, hope my boss doesn't catch me. I should be working. You know, shit like that. Something like that. I think I could make that work. By the way, get in on the giveaways today. There's not a whole lot of entries because I've been doing some short shows. So there's just not as many entries as normal, which means more opportunity for you to win. Right, let's see what kind of 1 million. Man. Let's salvage here for just a minute while I look at what's out here still for loot. Small, medium, generic, large. Okay, I'll let it pull these three in, and then we'll see where we're at, and then we'll head out of here. Get my scout over to or the next system. This one's not going to be a huge moneymaker. Oh, there's something else for it to pull in before that. Darn it. Oh, there's a couple more for it to pull in. I want that one right there. All right, well, gonna have to wait a minute. All right, now it's got the last thing to pull in. So it was able to salvage those before it got all the way here. And we won't tell it to salvage until we're picking up the last bit here. This ship sure is a pleasure. This one is on EWB. It's the Kronos called Ripper. Now, this is my best hope for having good loot out of here. At best, it might be another million worth. At worst, it'll just be some metal scrap. It's got something in it, though, but what it is, well, I don't know. Well, it had 500,000 in it. All right, call that good. Go. And we got the last thing salvaged. All at the same time. Next system looks good. Let's go. Turn this in.
Warp drive active.
Why all of a sudden my GPU, it's like I'm busy. Bingus. Yeah, take care. Happy Monday to you. Have a good day at work.
Warp drive active.
Hey, Nick Pa. How's it going, buddy? Man, Welcome Dragon is pestering the hell out of me to play music.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's turn in all this loot. Save my, let's see, do I have any scripts in here? I may. Yep, there they are. Okay. Turn in this mission. Keep it all to myself. And how am I doing with stuff here? 9.97 still. I figure I got another 25 to 30 missions I got to do to hit 9.98. So, yeah. And then got some Kalari State. It's gonna take a while. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.